So without writing the Encyclopedia of Buddhism, I think I'll go on to the next question.
Next question is from the live chat from year 0. Dear Ajahn, is suffering underrated? It motivates us, encourages betterment, and in some ways it can even be enjoyable. Why hide from suffering?
Suffering can, the Buddha does say suffering can be the cause for the arising of faith. So one looks for relief from suffering. So notice that people don't enjoy suffering. They don't like suffering. They look for relief from suffering. You know, there's a phenomena where people cut themselves or burn themselves or why? Do they like pain? No. Apparently, it's to relieve pain. So they have internal pain. They have tremendous anxiety and so forth. And the only way they get some relief from it is by inflicting physical pain on themselves. So it's a matter of people's devising strategies. So you look at the worst areas of the big cities in North America, they're just covered with people who are addicted to heroin and all kinds of, fentanyl and stuff. They're lying all over the street. Why are they doing that? Do they like that? No, that drug is a painkiller. It reduces their pain, and sometimes it actually makes them feel good. Why does heroin make some people feel good and other people doesn't make them feel good? Because it's a painkiller. So the person who it makes feel good is in some state of negative pain, and this painkiller is very addictive for them because it relieves their pain. So even if they have to go without food or be arrested or maybe even come close to overdosing and so forth, they still persist in this because it's less suffering, not more suffering. The person who's not suffering inside is not prone to addiction to these things. By the way, look at alcohol, for instance. A certain percentage of the population, maybe 5%, has a tendency to addiction to this, and 95 don't. They drink occasionally for social purpose. They don't get addicted. Why? It's your relationship, the degree of suffering, and the degree that relieves your suffering. So this idea that, suffering is fun or it's just the wrong use of the word. You have the wrong definition of this word suffering. Suffering is not desirable. It is not noble. It is something to be overcome and be freed from. And that is the realization and the wisdom that one overcomes it. And you will see a whole little, even religious aspects that kind of exalt deliberate suffering, putting yourself in a situation of suffering as if that will somehow be beneficial to you. No. It is not the teachings of the Buddha, not the awareness of the Buddha, not the way of the Buddha. Yeah.
Next question from the live chat is from Demir in Croatia. Advice for a 40-year-old who tried 20 different jobs in 20 years